Alright, listen up, because I'm only gonna tell this story once. It's a tale of betrayal, of dirt and worms, and of how I turned the concrete jungle into a goddamn Eden. It's about how I took the shit they threw at me and grew something beautiful from it. So buckle up, because this is gonna be one hell of a ride. I remember the day like it was yesterday. The boardroom was cold, the air thick with the stench of betrayal. My own family, the people who were supposed to have my back, looked at me like I was a leper. "You're out, Jake," my uncle said, his voice as hard as the marble table between us. "We can't have you dragging the family name through the mud with your ridiculous ideas." They laughed, a chorus of scorn that echoed in my ears long after I walked out. They thought I was chasing dirt and worms, that I was a naive idealist with my head in the clouds. Well, let me tell you, those dirt and worms became my army. I left with nothing but the clothes on my back and a burning desire to prove them wrong. I hit the streets, looking for abandoned rooftops, empty lots, any patch of concrete that could be reclaimed. I started small, just a few pots on a rooftop in the heart of the city. People laughed at me, called me a fool, a dreamer, but I didn't give a shit. I knew what I was doing. I could see it clear as day, a city transformed, a community reborn. The first few years were tough, real tough. I slept in my car, ate out of dumpsters, and worked my ass off. But I didn't give up. I couldn't. Every time I looked at those plants, I saw a fuck you to my family, to everyone who ever doubted me. I saw a future where the concrete jungle was replaced with green spaces, where food was abundant and communities were strong. And then, one day, it started to happen. People began to notice. They saw what I was doing, and they wanted in. They wanted to help, to learn, to be a part of something bigger than themselves. We turned abandoned lots into community gardens, rooftops into urban farms. We grew food, we grew hope, and we grew a revolution. Word spread, and soon I was on the cover of magazines, on TV, on the radio. I was invited to speak at conferences, to consult with cities, to share my vision. And every time I stood up there, every time I looked out at the crowd, I saw my family. I saw their laughter, their scorn, their disbelief, and I smiled because I knew I had won. But the best was yet to come. The day I walked back into that boardroom, the day I looked my family in the eye and said, "Remember when you told me I was chasing dirt and worms? Remember when you laughed at me, when you called me an embarrassment?" I could see it in their eyes, the realization, the regret. They thought they had won, but they were wrong. So wrong. I brought them to the rooftop, the first one, the one that started it all. I showed them the green spaces, the thriving ecosystems, the communities that had been rebuilt. I showed them the power of dirt and worms, the power of belief, of perseverance, of love. And I saw the tears in their eyes, the shame, the pride. I saw the fucking karma, and it was sweet, so sweet. But here's the thing, folks. This story isn't about revenge, about making them pay for their betrayal. It's about redemption, about proving to myself and to them that I was worth something. It's about turning shit into gold, about making something beautiful out of the ugliness. It's about the power of belief, of perseverance, of love. So, if you're out there, if you're chasing your dream, if you're being told you're chasing dirt and worms, let me tell you something. Fuck them. Fuck their doubt, their scorn, their disbelief. Because you know what? You're not chasing dirt and worms. You're chasing gold. And one day, you're gonna find it. And when you do, you're gonna look them in the eye and you're gonna smile. Because you fucking won. And that, my friends, is the power of karma. It's the power of belief, of perseverance, of love. It's the power of turning shit into gold. And it's the most beautiful, most satisfying, most fucking incredible feeling in the world. So go out there, chase your dreams, and never, ever give up. Because one day, you're gonna look back. And you're gonna see just how far you've come. And it's gonna be worth every fucking second.